Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Brad Taunton from Level 99 Games.
Hey.
And we've already looked at a bunch of stuff that's either out now or coming out end of August or in the near future. But you have this whole
Yeah, so this is
folder
our
here of
preview
forthcoming
binder
material.
of all the things that we're coming out with soon.
Okay. You're
Um,
ridiculously productive.
yeah,
I'll just
well,
say that.
we got a lot of great
stuff
people
here.
working with us. So,
Right.
anyway, but let me tell you about these. We recently did a Kickstarter project for a new kind of role-playing game. So I know this isn't every board gamer's cup of tea, but we created a competitive role-playing game where everybody plays against the other players at the table, and you're all working towards some secret goal. So
Okay.
it's driven by the like the role-playing type of action, where you say, I go to the bank, or I make a phone call, whatever. You narrate your actions, and
Right.
they change the world, and they bring you closer to whatever resolution you're looking for.
Okay.
So we designed that was designed by John Parmalee, one of our designers, and that was successful on Kickstarter, and it was so successful that we are doing a second game, Variant Souls, that adds kind of a team play resistance type element to that.
Okay.
So not only are you competitive in this one, but you're competitive on teams. This one's more of a free-for-all. And anyway, so these two are going to be here in November. And one of our big projects for November is the reprint of our original BattleCon game with all new art to match the second one, Devastation.
Right, because I know in your publisher diary you had talked about,
Yeah.
I don't know if you were, it wasn't that you were disappointed with it, it's just that you
I-
want a
I liked
particular
it.
look, I
So
guess.
so when I made it, we were a really small company. I used what artist I could, and it was kind of like the original Magic the Gathering, where all the artwork looked very different. There wasn't a style guide
Yes.
to it. So with this one, we people, and I found people said, no, it's one game. We want it to look like one game.
Right.
We want all the characters to look like the same artist. So we got the artist, and we had everything, all the characters redone. And so you can see some of the new art here, and we'll
Right.
have that in November as well at BGG Con for you guys.
You're going to give the French artist a run for the money here. With
Yeah,
this stuff. It's
no.
always
Our artist is named Nokomento, and she lives out in the Philippines
Okay.
and does beautiful, beautiful work. And this is the same artist that does Devastation, so that's going to be out into August as well. So
Okay.
you can find that earlier on. Anyway, and she's also doing this game later on in next year.
Okay.
So we'll skip over that temporarily. That's Argent, the Consortium. It's on BGG. You can find it.
Okay.
And anyway, so later the year, we will have this game, Millennium Blades, at BGG Con as probably a demo, as a proto demo, so you can
Right.
try it early. This will be going on Kickstarter later this year, and it's a CCG simulator card game. So you
Okay.
play as players playing a CCG, and the whole game comes in the box,
Okay.
a la Dominion. But when you build decks, like small micro decks, you collect cards. You go to the store, you buy things online, you sell your old junk cards, you participate in tournaments, and you eventually go from starter deck to world tournament in about 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
So it's one of the longer games that we've made, but it's a lot
So
of
it's
fun.
a meta game for
Yes,
that.
and drawing that top card and seeing if you pulled the super rare,
Right.
super rare bonus card off the top of the deck is it's that thrill of CCGs that we've captured in this game.
Right.
So that's a lot of fun.
You
What's
going to
up?
Essen?
No, we're not doing Essen Spiel this year. Just plane tickets.
It is plane
So-
tickets, the booth, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a fair amount.
Yeah, and but we are
I think
talking
that's-
with some European companies about carrying us at Essen. So
Okay.
we may be carried at Essen.
See, that's the thing we want to know. People, they might want to see you in high this and that, but they want the game. So
Well,
you
if
have
we
to-
if we do, we've talked with Greater Than Games. So
Okay.
if we're there, Greater Than Games will have us.
Okay.
And I got to talk to them about coordinating it all pretty
That's right. So
soon,
now you've put it out here, so people are going to contact.
Well,
Greater Than Games to be like,
don't
impression.
contact them yet. I haven't talked to them yet. I mean, I've talked to them, but I haven't confirmed with them yet. So, Christopher, if you see this, it wasn't.
You're not
I
trying to put
apologize.
pressure on them.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
pressure, no pressure. But but that's what I want. That's what I hope to do. And
Right.
and I needed to handle that.
So how is? Do you have the European following? Do you hear people ordering?
Yeah,
and do
We've
things,
got
or-
a big following in England, especially for the minigame library has been really big in England.
Right.
And we've got, of course, our artist Fabio, who does these games, is in Portugal.
Okay.
And so he's got a lot of fans there. And in general Europe, Italy and France, Spain, Germany. Germany, we have a couple. but
Right.
we're not so big in German because we're not like European style games usually.
Right.
So
Well, that's what I was wondering about. I mean, it seems much more
Yeah.
like specialized and character specific.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
It's
Although
a little more. I mean, just role playing
Yeah.
in spirits as you're embodying the
Yes,
characters.
yeah, we like to have a lot of personality in the games. Although this is a Euro style game, Argent Consortium, and it's heavily, it's got some real character flavor to it, but it is very much a European style game where you place workers, where you manipulate your resources, and you're trying to basically control this conspiracy that's building through university, and become the new chancellor of this magical university in the
Okay.
consortium.
Oh yeah, I did pick up on the Harry Potter font here.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
let's see,
that's
yeah.
just promotional. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not, it's not not.
But
the,
immediately it says like you are
Yeah.
at a wizard school.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
No, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely that kind of aspect to it. And it's also in the same world as BattleCon. So,
Yes, we
so
got
for
the
characters,
World of Indies.
yeah, for fans of that, there'll be a bunch of new characters, and Noko's doing a bunch of new art for it.
Okay.
So you get to meet a lot more people in that world
Okay.
through this game. Did I mention everything that we're doing?
Frame Wars.
Yeah,
You skipped over Frame
Wars.
Wars
So this is going to be in spring or summer 2014,
Okay.
or that's I guess fall winter for you guys in South America.
That's
and,
right.
And
so
Australia.
you just say like second quarter, third quarter.
Yeah, second quarter, third quarter
There you go.
of that. And so this is actually a property that's been designed by Fabio Fontes, the artist who did Master Plan, Minigame Library, Pixel Tactics, all that. And he's a huge fan of super robot games.
Okay.
You know, the whole mech genre of anime. And so he said, we're going to write a mech game. We're probably going to do a manga that goes along with it. And so this is is kind of based on on like a short deck building type mechanic. Like you create your deck, the characters stay on the board, but the board grows as you scout it out. So
Okay.
you're placing down tiles, you're using different actions, and your robots will like materialize weapons, use them for a few turns, and then they'll go away, and you'll have to change strategies and get new weapons.
Okay.
And it uses a really neat system of markers where you can like mark spaces on the board, and then you can later convert those into like trip lines or mines or airstrike points or all sorts of different things. So you can build kind of a control strategy around the tactical combat in the game. So even though
Okay.
you have two mechs, you have a lot of field presence.
Because they're constantly changing as they
Yes,
sort of
exactly.
evolving as they do that.
And so some of our designs are up there. And if you visit Frame Wars on BGG, I don't know if I put it up yet. I don't think we
think
put it
so.
up yet.
I don't recall
But we'll
it.
put it up soon, and we'll put up the art, and you can start checking out some of the lore and artwork for that world
Okay.
as well.
All right.
So really excited about that. And we've got a special edition of Noir in November for Board Game Geek.
Oh, hey.
And
That's right.
Yeah, and so so Fabio, the same artist that did this, did caricatures of all the admins, including you, Eric, and Scott, and those are going to be a door giveaway for everybody who comes to
What?
BGGCon.
Mr. Alden.
That's what Chad told me you were.
Mr. Alden.
That's what Chad said.
Yeah.
So that's so we'll have that at BGGCon. You
As
can
a
play
door
Noir,
prize.
yeah.
With
You
us.
can pick it up at the door and you can play Noir with all the admins of BGG.
That's right. So we need to arrange, if possible, we need to do like a real life version.
A real life version
where we
where you all
actually have
stand on a
stand
grid?
On the, yeah, no. It's not a murder though. We're not.
It's not. No. The BGG version is theft. So you rob.
Someone gets
everyone.
banned from the sites.
Yeah.
And we have to figure out who banned the person. No. No, that's not it. Okay.
Yeah. But so I wish I had some of the art to show you, but we'll put it up on the site afterwards.
Right.
And you'll be able to check out some of the artwork for
Okay.
that.
We need a real life version.
Yeah.
of that.
No, we should definitely get you guys to stand on a
Might be
grid.
involved.
I think if we got all 25 of you in one place at a time, the con would shut down.
That's right.
So
That's right.
we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
All right. Anything else? Any questions? We're good? All right. Does anyone have any questions? We got a few more minutes here.
You're
Brad's
asking
here.
the audience?
Yeah.
You guys phone in
We have
and,
the chat window.
Oh, they
open
do?
over
We
there
do
and
really? This
people-
is live?
Yeah, this is live.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought I
real
was
live
just like
streaming.
talking for the camera.
No, it's different from BGGCon. Right, we were recording
Yeah.
things and then posting it later. So this is live streaming right now, and then
Oh.
we'll cut it up, and each segment will go
Okay.
on the
So
game.
will I be fined if I curse on the
what
No,
do you-
I'm just not that I would,
Yes,
but
you're
I'm
gonna be fined.
curious about this. It's a fine? It's a
No,
fine?
no. It is fine.
Oh, it is fine.
It is fine. You're not going to be
Oh,
fined.
okay.
And we don't necessarily.
Not that I
encourage
do.
cursing.
Not that I do, but I was curious if there was like live
It's
censorship
not
or
a
anything.
no. It's not a FCC issue.
FCC
on here
issue.
over
Okay.
here. Just the internet.
Well, cool. Yeah.
So no questions right now.
No questions just yet. What time is it right now, by the way?
Boo. No
Oh,
questions.
come on, guys. Well,
All right.
I'm always on the board, so maybe I've answered everything already. You know,
It could be.
it could be.
When is it released again? Pixel Tactics?
Pixel Tactics 2 is here right now, but the commercial release is August.
So by the end of the month, end of
Yeah.
August 2013.
Non-US.
For non-US, it's as soon as your distributors get it. I mean, we enter distribution in
You can
August.
talk as well,
Oh,
too.
right. We enter distribution in August, so it probably will take a month or two probably a month for distributors in Europe and Australia to get their hands on it, and after that, it should be in stores everywhere. But the best thing to do is talk to your local game store now. Tell them to tell their distributor to stock it.
That's right.
And
it always has to be that push from the
right,
people,
the push always comes from the bottom up, so it always has to come from the players
Yeah.
to get our games in.
Right.
So
Noir cards for non-US people.
if you come to BGG, or they'll be available in the BGG store after the convention is over. So
Okay.
so yeah, so you will have an opportunity to get those from BGG.com.
10X would like to know if you think you could defeat a life-size ice sculpture of yourself.
If I could defeat a life-size
Can
ice
you
sculpture,
defeat a life-size ice sculpture of yourself?
am I given any tools like matches, flamethrowers?
All you gotta do
napalm,
is
and-
stand there and the sucker's gonna melt.
Nope. I don't know.
I know,
I don't know.
time.
It depends on the size of this.
You just have to stand very close to it and go,
I might like get hungry or have to go to the bathroom before the statue melts. you
what's he
know?
gonna do? He's not gonna go anywhere.
Well, but if I leave, have I lost by default?
if you go to the bathroom, you just pee on him and he's gonna melt.
I guess.
you just
I
pee on his
guess.
feet, his legs.
Do you have a video game background, and if so, what is it?
I
Do you
kind of
have a
started
video
in video
background?
games, and I mean, I always wanted to make video games, and when I was a kid, I wanted to do a video game, and it was too expensive. My dad would say, "Well, just make your own," and so
Okay.
I'd make a paper version of whatever game I wanted to play. And it was only when I got to college that I learned, oh, this is a thing. People make, designer games.
Right. There are
And-
people who actually do this.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
when I saw that, it was like my calling. So, I got into it. But we are kind of branching into video games now. We want to do
Okay.
a Pixel Tactics video game in the upcoming months, and we're also doing BattleCon online.
Okay.
And these still play very much like the card games.
Right.
But like with Pixel Tactics, we want to move further away and have it be more of a real-time game.
Okay.
Because the computer can manage that. And
Although you
so-
gotta, every single thing has to be programmed for.
yeah,
everything.
so it's a little bit of time consuming, but you'll probably see more about it if you check our site and if you follow up with our
Right.
mailing list and such, which is
Okay.
also on our site.
All right, super. Thanks, Brad.
Thank you,
We
Eric.
will-
It's been
I'm sure
great
we'll
to
see
chat
you
with everybody.
At BGG-Con in November.
Yeah.
The website is level.
Oh, www.lvl99games.com. So no E in level. lvl99games.com.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently the Level 99 Games is an ice cream company in Australia, and I don't know why, but
Right.
but they don't use it.
And
know,
of
it's
course,
just
if you
empty.
go to the BGG page for Level 99 Games, there'll be a link to
Yes.
the website.
Yes, we have a
on
lot
the
of
publisher page.
presence on BGG, and I hate to say this, but if you have questions, post them on BGG and not on our forum because we check out more often.
We've got a good subscription system.
Yes,
It
yes, you
works
do.
Awesome.
Yes,
so,
you
yeah. All right.
Cool. Well, thank
thanks.
you so much,
We'll
Eric.
be in touch with
Thanks, everyone.
whatever else you're doing.
Yeah.